Yo, so what's going on guys, it's your boy LaazrGaming, welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So a few days ago I uploaded a top 3 best rare paint jobs video, and as I promised in that video, if it reached over 1,000 likes, I'd post a new paint job video straight away, and you guys absolutely smashed the likes on that video. So I will leave a link to that paint job video down low in the description in case you guys haven't seen it yet. But seeing as you guys really appreciate me putting 3 paint jobs in one video, I thought they only made sense that I went ahead and put together another top 3 best rare paint job videos, and all 3 of these colors are very different, so I guarantee there'll be at least one paint job in this video that all of you guys will like straight away. So as always, if you guys do enjoy these paint job videos, do be sure to show support by dropping a like down below, because if this video reaches over 1,000 likes, I give you my word I'll be posting another paint job video straight away. Now in the top right of this video, there's going to be a little link at the end of the video. I want you guys to vote for your favorite paint job in this video. There's 3 paint jobs all together, and like I said, in the top right, if you click that little I button, you should get the vote option to drop down. And the reason I want you guys to vote for the favorite paint job is because whatever paint job wins the vote, I will be setting that as the crew color tonight for the next 3 nights, and then throughout then I'm going to continually change the crew color with all of the colors in this video. So like I said, if you guys are already in my crew, then you'll be getting these colors straight away. You don't have to go ahead and change anything that I'm going to show you how to do in this video. But what I will say is my crews usually do fill up very quickly, so check back in about an hour after I've posted this video and I will be kicking some inactive members from the crew, so some of you guys can come and join. I do currently have 5 GTA 5 crews: Laazr Gang, which is for all platforms; LaazrGaming CREW, which is for all platforms; LaazrGaming PS4 for the PS4 players; LaazrGaming X1 for the Xbox One members; and finally LaazrGaming PC for the PC gamers. Please only join the crew on the platform you guys play on. I can check if you've got a PSN or an Xbox Live gamer tag linked to your social club, so there'll just be no point in joining the crew on a platform you don't play on, because there's hardly going to be any active members on there anyway. So there will be a link to all 5 of my crews down low in the description. However, without further ado, let's get into the video. Guys could probably tell by the paint job on screen, I thought I'd have to celebrate with the new crews with a epic and sexual paint job. Now the best thing about this paint job for me, honestly, I've done quite a few purple paint jobs. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, that's because there's so many different tones and they complement so many other colors with this secondary. However, this one right here is just perfect, especially if you guys own the LaazrGaming Retro, the one that you can see on screen. It works perfect with liveries, but most importantly, it looks great at all times of day. As you guys can see on screen right now, this is the most plain time of day to be showing off a paint job, yet this paint job is still reaping a 3-4 colors at once. And the greatest thing about this paint job is it does let off that effect, as you can see, of like a metallic matte effect, so it looks very silky smooth, just taking it into that upper echelon of paint jobs. All you have to do is park your car with this paint job next to any of your friends' cars that have used any purples from LS or Benny's, and your car will literally stand out so much more. It will literally just look like you've modded it in from Need for Speed into the game. And as you guys can see in the sun, by the way, this isn't even peak sun time, as you guys can see, it's also raining in my game, and my car is letting off this insane metallic matte bluey purple effect. And so for that reason, I am going to be calling this paint job Purple Grape. And as I did mention at the start of this video, it does look really good with a bunch of cars, especially muscle cars I've noticed, and sports cars. But if you guys do own an LaazrGaming Retro, which I know a lot of people do, then I would definitely go ahead and do this paint job on this car, because you can also use this paint job with the liveries to really come out of some sick looking cars. So go ahead and grab the car that you want to apply this paint job to and take it over to Benny's or LS Customs. And as you guys can see, look how fucking ugly my LaazrGaming Retro looked before I done this paint job. Ugh! I actually feel physically sick when I was looking at this piece of shit in my garage. The best part is, when I showcase this car for the first time on my channel, I purposely try and make them look as bad as I can, so when I go ahead and actually spend money customizing and putting paint jobs on them, they look extra special. So I do love seeing the comments from you guys saying I have no idea how to customize cars. To be honest, if you look at my LaazrGaming now, I see what a lot of you guys was saying. Like, what the fuck is going on with this sticker bomb blue combination? You would would literally have to be on every drug under the moon to come out with this fucking ugly mix. Nonetheless, the very first thing you guys want to do is go down to respray, you want to go down to primary, you want to go down to metals, and you want to put silver on the car. This first part is very important to get that metallic matte effect that you saw on my car in the sunshine, so go ahead and put the base metal color as silver. Now once you guys have done that, if you're doing this on an LEG or a car with a secondary color, then change the secondary metallic color to marina blue. Now once you guys have applied that, you can go ahead and apply the CREW color now over this, and you will get this insane looking effect. As you guys can see, it looks very nice at the moment. However, we're not quite done from here. Once you've applied the CREW color as the secondary, you want to back out, go to primary, and then go ahead and also apply the primary as the CREW color, and bang, as you guys can see, this paint job looks extra sexual at the moment. We're not even done from here. Now once you guys have done that, you can go ahead and apply a pearlescent on top of this, and as you guys can see, because this paint job is so goddamn nice, it complements so many secondary colors to the point where the paint job looks completely different with certain pearlescents over them. However, there is one pearlescent that stands out of the crowd so much more than any others, and you guys will see as soon as I land on it that the car just pulsates in a different way. And because I've done so many paint jobs in the past, looking at certain pearlescents inside Benny's or LS Customs, they never fully complement the car depending on different time of days. So I did try out quite a few different pearlescents on this paint job, wasting my hard-earned money that I do play legit for, and I discovered, as you guys can see on screen, bang, ultra blue just complements this paint job so goddamn much. Honestly, I haven't liked the paint job this much in quite a while, so I thought I'd have to whack this video out for you guys. And especially seeing as I got 3 new CREWs now, I know you guys are going to want a brand new fresh CREW color to be representing. So this color right here is our current CREW color for all of my CREWs. However, I know a lot of you guys have got your CREWs already, you don't want to join my CREW, so here's the RGB code for this paint job. If you just want to get this paint job, you don't want to join Laazr Gang, you're too scared, you can't hang with the men, you want to go and chill with the boys, that's completely up to you. And I will also leave this RGB code down below in the description if you guys do want to come back at a later date to get this paint job. Now I did also mention the LEG Retro comes with a bunch of liveries, and as you guys can see, it doesn't fuck up the paint job in any way whatsoever. There is one specific livery, as you guys can see, the blue one with the strip going through the middle, which really does look sick on this paint job in the sun, because obviously we're using a blue secondary. It does definitely complement it, and you can kind of see it seeping through the actual livery itself. Me personally, I just went for a plain no liveries because I wanted the paint job to stand out in the thumbnail of this video. But as you guys can see, one of the best things about this paint job, and one factor that I know a lot of you guys really love about these paint jobs, is no matter whether it's nighttime, daytime, gloomy afternoon, the paint jobs always look really sick and stand out of the crowd. If you guys did see my previous paint jobs, I did ask you guys what kind of color mixes you'd like to see me mix in the future, and a load of you guys said green. I do think this is a pretty popular color within GTA 5 amongst CREWs and stuff. However, I have also been personally waiting for a good green to come along, because if you guys have been watching my previous videos, you'll know that I have a camo livery on my Banshee, so I am going to go ahead and do this on a Banshee just to show you guys that it looks sick on both the Zentorno or a Banshee. And I had a crew member also do it on a Sand King, which looked extremely nice, because obviously the bigger the car is, it reflects off more spots. So as you guys can see, I have got a camo livery over my Banshee, so the paint job won't fully stand out on my car. That's why I showed you on the Zentorno. But nonetheless, I do think these paint jobs look really nice. Some of the maybe basic liveries, like the little lines or the pinstripes you can do. Nonetheless, as this paint job is a milder color than the pink, we don't need to apply the brush steel at the start. You can go off and straight away apply the CREW color as your primary. Once you've done that, back out, go down to metals, hover over any metal for a few seconds, back out again, purchase a number plate for the car, and now you guys can apply the pearlescent. The pearlescent you guys want to apply is race yellow. Once again, a few different pearlescents do look nice with this, but you guys will see the difference of the car color once I approach race yellow. It's like the paint job literally comes alive. As you guys can see, it fully seeps through the entire car, looking like some sort of reptilian goblin color. This is why I'm going to call this one slimy green, because it's like a lemon and lime, yellow and green mixed together to create some mad fusion. I would also suggest doing doing the secondary as the CREW color. Don't try and remix it because you guys want the pearlescent to see through the entire car, and obviously as you guys can see now, it's a much more clearer, and I do think it looks pretty good with this camo. Like I said, it's completely up to you whether you want to put a livery over it, but as you guys saw with the Zentorno, even with no livery, this paint job is extremely nice. So if you guys are looking to get this paint job, here is the RGB code you can see on screen right now, and as usual, I'm also going to leave this down low in the description in case you guys want to come back at a later date. It'll be very easy for you guys to find. However, I thought I'd show you this quickly on a Banshee without the livery. As you guys can see, some of you guys may think it looks better, some may think it looks worse. Nonetheless, I think we can all agree it looks extremely sexy. Definitely one of the best I've done. Guys that have been subbed to my channel for a while now, you'll know that I used to do paint jobs well over a year and a half, about 2 years ago, and one of the best style of paint jobs are the chromatic paint jobs, where you guys can apply chrome, a CREW color, and a pearlescent on the same car. Now these paint jobs can look insane if you get the color right. However, to get the right CREW color to actually stand out on the chrome is extremely hard. Believe you me, for the last few months I've been trying a shit ton of colors with different chrome overlays and they just haven't been working. However, earlier in the week, as you guys can see on screen right now, I was able to find an insane red which complements the chromatic trick extremely well, as well as the pearlescent overlay, which does make it change throughout the entire map of the day. As you guys can see right here, the pearlescent is more in effect at nighttime because you get this almost fading chrome effect, which looks really cool in my mind. You don't get nothing like it unless you use the chrome trick. And as you guys can see, even when you drive under bridges or you're underground, the car turns into a completely different beast, giving this like chromatic matte effect to it, looking very, very smooth. But as you guys can see here, a lot of the chrome color tricks will look 100% chrome. You'll probably be able to see the CREW color slightly, so the fact that this CREW color stands out so goddamn much, it's got to be one of the best chrome colors to be using. Now usually I like to give you guys suggestions on certain paint jobs that work best on certain cars. Last week's paint job worked good on all cars as I explained. However, for this week's chromatic paint job, I would suggest maybe doing it on a Lamborghini or a sports / supercar, because you kind of want the car to have lots of dimensions to it, lots of vents and cuts, because what that actually does is it helps the reflection from the sunlight and the chrome with the CREW color. As you guys can see, it's like it's always sparkling on my screen right now, even though it isn't even peak sunshine in my game. It's like 5 PM right now and the car is still sparkling like a beast. So for that reason, I'm going to call this paint job Chromatic Red Ruby, because if you guys aren't aware, red rubies usually change between a pink and a red blooded color, always flicking through colors, kind of like how this paint job does, perfectly describing it. Nonetheless, to get this Chromatic Red Ruby paint job, you want to grab the car you want to apply it to, take it over to Benny's or LS Customs. Now the first thing you guys want to do is select respray and put the primary base color as chrome. Now if you guys are doing this paint job on a car that's got a secondary color, auto apply the secondary main color as chrome. Now once you guys have got chrome on both the primary and the secondary, you want to back out, go back to primary, you want to go down to metallics, and you just want to hover over the top metallic for about 10 to 15 seconds. Do not select this metallic, just do as I'm doing on screen, just be hovering over it for about 10 to 15 seconds. Now once you guys have done that, back out and purchase anything for your car. So as you guys can see, I'm just purchasing a number plate. Now once you guys have purchased something for your car, go back to respray, go to primary, and then you want to apply the pearlescent over the chrome. So as you guys can see, the pearlescent is already kind of seeping through the chrome, looking pretty sick as it is, but this is nothing compared to the finished product. The pearlescent you guys want to select for this paint job is going to be race yellow. Make sure you guys select race yellow, or if you don't have race yellow, then you can choose the normal yellow, but it must be a yellow for this paint job to reach its full potential. Now once you guys have applied the yellow, back out and simply apply the CREW color over the pearlescent and the chrome, and bang, as you guys can see, you can already see the red seeping through a shit ton inside of my garage, and you can never see these colors seeping through in LS Customs or Benny's. They usually look very hard to see. However, already in this strong line, you can see it seeping through, just showing you that this is one of the strongest chromatic tricks. Now once you guys have applied the CREW color to your primary, back out, go to your secondary, and also apply the CREW color to your secondary. Now here's the RGB code for this Red Ruby paint job if you guys do want to go ahead and get it. However, that is going to do it for me, guys. 3 awesome paint jobs that all of you guys can get as of right now in GTA 5 Online. Hopefully you guys do appreciate me including 3 paint jobs rather than just 1 in this video, and if that is something you guys do want to see in the future, do be sure to drop a like down below. And as soon as this video reaches the 1,000 likes, like I said, I'll post a new paint jobs video straight away. However, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.